What is going on, all of you sex beetles? Rexsi here. Today we are back with another 1 vs 1 ranked duel. Today we're going to be playing some Soul. Soul was recently nerfed, her passive and stuff, but she still is pretty broken. Ah, shit. We're up against the Freya. I was not prepared for this. I forgot Freya existed, I'll be honest. Also, I forgot the ban, because I was in a call. So that's awkward. Anyways, this is a donation request from Eclipsius. Finally getting this Soul game. I've tried to record it 3 times. And it ends in less than 10 minutes, or the person leaves the game. So to answer your question, yes, she is still broken. Good God, oh. Man, I've been watching a playthrough of God of War, and my lord. Game is sick! What do we want to get as a relic here versus Freya? That is a good question. That I do not have the answer to. My lord. Frag. Whatever. Let's try this. I was gonna say shell, but no. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sure my microphone is probably a little too low. Alright, so the reason why Soul is... I wouldn't say she's, like, ridiculously OP. Like, I still think, like, you know, she's a little busted. She's broken. She's just more or less annoying to play against more than any other god. In my opinion, I just hate Soul, man. Straight up, I do not like this god. I think she's so annoying. Okay, we're just gonna place that there to get our passive up and go straight for the red. And this is what makes her busted, is she can do this so quickly. She used to be able to do it even faster. Like, look at this, a free red buff. Just like that. Like, there's no... like, this is after the nerf. Like, it catches people off guard so hard. Let's try and keep our passive up. Auto attack reset. Throw the 2. Hit him twice. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's pop some potions, shall we? We can go for his blue as well. It's the passive, I think, that makes Soul so ridiculous. And I actually have been enjoying learning the god at least a little more as of lately. He's missing a bunch of that wave. He did actually reset it. We have our passive up. Nope. Perfect. And the red buff as well as our passive. That was nice. It's just, like, I don't really enjoy Soul. I think she's okay, but, like, as a god, but she's not my playstyle at all. I don't enjoy playing her. Okay, we're running a little low on mana here, and our passive is down. This isn't good. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna stay for one more wave. Let's see if he backs. Nice, that's so good. Because now we can get a full tier Bancrofts. It's perfect. Boom, that's what I like to see. Baby. So yeah, Soul's just presence or playstyle is just really annoying in my opinion. Maybe it's because I didn't understand her as much and like her capabilities with her passive, which is obviously my own doing. Like, just because I don't play it's like one of those gods whereas I just don't play enough of the god, so it like I'm at a disadvantage when I'm playing against one just because I don't play them myself. But ever since I've been playing her a little bit and I get a feel for how strong she really is, I start to understand why I was getting shit on by so many souls. It sounds weird. Like, I can actually, like, it makes sense, like the damage. I mean, it makes sense. As in, like, I understand why it's happening. I'm not saying that it actually, like, the damage is fair. I still think it's broken, but... Okay, he's whoop. Nope. He's got balls of steel. Alright. Just throw it at that. Clear those, get ready for this, this red buff here. Let's try and keep our passive up if we can. He did just use his 2. Okay. I wonder if, popping your 3 like maintains the if you have your 3 activated and you're immune, I wonder if the passive starts to go down. As I'm trying to really pay attention to like that meter of your passive, so like I know how to play like with it a little better, like to keep it at 25. It's like knowing when to, you know, pop another ability, for example. Okay. I think maintaining your passive is probably the most important thing, obviously, because it's so much extra damage. You hit like a truck, man. There's also little things in her kit. You doing this again, huh? Christ. The lower we get, Bancroft's gonna do more damage. Perfect. Why are people going Traveler Shoes? I've seen this multiple times now. I have no idea why. Oh, lol. What? Shoot. The craziest thing, we're up against the Freya right now. Like, like you think Freya's busted? Yeah, play against the Soul. It's dumb as shit. But yeah, that was a kind of a dumb fight on his part. He kind of overestimated himself. If he did have Bancrofts, he probably might have been able to beat me in that fight. Because he had his shell up. He could have gotten low HP, continued to do damage, and then pop the shell at low HP so that, you know, he continues to have Bancrofts for a little longer. And maybe even out lifesteal me and damage me. I don't know. I could have seen his plan there, but maybe he just didn't know that he didn't actually have it finished, so he didn't have the passive going. Get our passive going up a little more. That's fine. As long as we continue to apply this pressure, I think we're okay. If we get late game, I don't think I'm going to be able to win this. So we just got to play smart. Careful. Passive. To an extent. So yeah, I should be holding those minions and stuff, like a little longer at least. Oh my god, really? Nice. We used our immunity there just to bait him back a little bit, since we couldn't actually take tower aggro. Popped our 2 and then got it a range. Popped 3, a little bit of extra damage, and the auto reset. Let's kill this thing. Yeah, before, she was nerfed a little bit. So before the nerfs, she was actually like even more ridiculous than she is right now. Like, it was just absurdly stupid. Do we want to go with Pestilence? I think a Genji's would be nice. But a Pestilence is... I don't know. We're going to go with Thorns here just to try and then we're going to upgrade it for the additional like lifesteal disadvantage thing. I was going to go Shell, but I think Thorns is better all in all. Just because I can catch him off guard if he's not prepared for it and upgrading it, you know, has the passive against lifesteal. That way I don't think I'll need a Divine. I might need it. We'll see though. It depends on a few things. Let's try and build up our passive a little bit. We're fine. Make sure we don't lose our passive here. Alright, that's cool. If he didn't shell, he would have died there. We got a shell though. Tried to bait him back with that. I was hoping I can get more than an auto off of the reflect there. I might have been able to kill him. Fortunate it wasn't enough. I'm thinking Pestilence is actually better than Genji's in this particular scenario. This very specific one. I don't know if I'm going to go demonic. I don't think it's worth. But the reason being why I chose Pestilence over it is just because, you know, not only the passive for lifesteal, but also it's going to give me extra HP. And I don't think, again, Genji's actually gives any. No, it doesn't. It doesn't give HP. And HP is better overall. I've explained this multiple times versus gods that do a set amount of damage, like ability damage. Like if you're up against an assassin or some shit, then it's better to go more HP. Although yes, cooldowns are pretty helpful. It's overall just better, in my opinion, to have more HP. Because that's just HP she technically has to burn through, and she can't really get a Kins or anything like that. So overall, I feel as if, you know... Okay, I thought he got it. Wow. Okay. And GG. It's not F6ing? Oh. I assume he'd F6. Because he was kind of standing like that. You can get late game and can win this. I don't know why the hell he went Travelers. People are doing that, and I have no idea why, dude. It's not worth. There's no way in hell it's worth. Oh, when I immunity that, I go back on the ground. That's pretty nice. It's definitely worth noting. Smack, smack. We'll just poke this out a little bit here. Smack, smack. She should have stood on that to get aggro on it. Let's auto reset off that. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for this thing. Wow, I'm pissed. Ooh. Come on, no balls. Come on, fight me. This is your best chance at fighting me right now. Because, you know, I didn't have the extra items and stuff. Wow, this game went by a lot faster than I was expecting. I guess, you know, the pressure of early game Soul versus a Freya. We got it. Anyways, let's quickly go over the build. I'm not too experienced with most magical ADC sort of builds, but I'll give my best insight towards it. Alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, Soul. Let's get over here. Hit him with the GGs. Alright, so, like I said, Thorns would have been decent when it's upgraded because it affects lifesteal once it's upgraded. Horrific was good early game for the slow, which secured my autos. It made him slower, and, you know, he couldn't auto-attack as fast since they're both magical ADCs. It actually kind of works out. It was either that, or I could have won a Shell here instead of the Thorns, but I think Horrific was the play. If I was him, I think I would have gotten... I think Shell was okay. That was a good pickup. It saved him a few times, but... maybe even a sprint, unless he was going to go Hastened Rain. Travelers definitely was not the play, though. He 100% should have went Pen Boots or something. I think in some engagements he might have actually killed me earlier on. That really screwed him over early game. I don't know why people think that item is good. I've been seeing this all over the place, people going Travelers. It's just like, yeah, it gets you to lane faster and stuff, but like, overall, it's not worth it, in my opinion, at least. I mean, you're not, like, think about it. In Duel, although, yeah, you're going to get back to lanes faster, you can, you know, rotate back to buffs a little quicker, but as long as you're smart and, you know, you pay attention to buff timers, right? You pay attention to when a buff is going to spawn, or when someone else's buff is going to spawn, or, like, you pay attention to the waves, and you take fights that you know you can win, or, like, if you're not going to win them, then you disengage from a fight, because you know red buffs, for example, are going to spawn. There's no sense in even risking this fight. You might as well back, maybe even get something into the next item. Don't miss the next wave, and for the next fight, you'll be ready for red. Rather than, you know, having to come back there super fast because of the boots. You're just giving up a lot when, in all honesty, all you have to do is really pay attention and, you know, be a little more focused on when things are going to spawn, and as long as you're not missing waves and you're just smart about when you're backing and when you're going to do things, then I don't think it's really even worth for Travelers. That's why I don't really buy wards all that much, is because there's only so much you can do in this little map, right? As long as you're paying enough attention. Anyways, Genji's was a good pickup. I explained why I went Pestilence. Probably go Obsidian, maybe a Poly. You probably should have got a Divine as well, since I'm going to get a lot of lifesteal, and then finish the build off with a few things. Honestly, like, you could build it depends completely on what he was going to build. If you want more lifesteal, maybe I could use a Divine. So I can't really give my insight too hard onto the later stages of the build. It's pretty straightforward though in terms of magical damage and stuff. There's lots of items. You can go Demonic and Spear. You could go a few things depending on what you need. Like if he goes double D, you need another form of pen, etc., etc. It's pretty straightforward. There'll be other videos I explain when, you know, we get later into the game. Unfortunately, that was a little too fast because we snowballed really hard because Soul is broken. As long as you play it correctly. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, please let me like. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be streaming later. You should all hang out. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.